Thank you.
If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this.
What's going on, folks? It's MrBucketlist here, and today I'll be reviewing Giovanni's kitchen aboard Odyssey of the Seas. Let's check it out. Alright, so jumping right off the bat, you all can see this restaurant is beautiful. It's got a nice, just intimate feel to it, but it also has certain sections, well, different sections. So you can sit in the main kitchen area where I'm at right now. You can also go to this bar area. Now, this bar area does not need a reservation. And if you want to grab some quick food or whatever without having a reservation, this is where you can go to. You can order pizzas. Pretty much anything that's on the menu you can get from this bar area, and they'll just bring it out to you like in a to-go box. Now, going into the reservations, so reservations are usually strongly recommended, but they're not necessarily required. It really just depends on your sailing. I will be honest, I was actually there on a full sailing, and there were some people behind me that didn't have reservations. The manager said, "Oh, it's only 2 people, I can get you in." So again, it's strongly recommended, but it's not necessarily required depending on how many people you have with you. 2 is, if you want to save some money, you can kind of do like I did. So not only did I buy the lunch portion of it, so the lunch portion is usually half of what like the dinner portion would be as far as like the price goes. But I bought it on Black Friday, so I mean it was going to be like maybe 25 bucks, but after Black Friday it was like 15. So again, you have a couple of options to make a really cheap meal if that's what you desire. As far as the menu goes, is almost identical. I mean, there's a couple more items that you have during the dinner time, but for me, and I'll tell you all exactly what I mean by that in a little bit, it wasn't a big issue. There was more than enough on that menu during the lunchtime. Alrighty, so let's get on to the food. So I will say that this food, just like Jamie's Italian, the other Italian restaurant that they have on board Royal Caribbean ships, was amazing. Everything was made to order. It was fresh. They used fresh ingredients. Very good. I have no complaints whatsoever about the food. I will say that I like Jamie's Italian a little bit better, but the only reason why that is I like the different options that they had. They had just more my style of food, even though the food was very similar. That's not a dig at this restaurant whatsoever. The food was still good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As you all can see, I mean, all this stuff looks really good. Another thing I enjoyed was the portion sizes. And so again, this is not an a la carte restaurant, so you pretty much just pay to get in there and then order what you want. And so you can ask them to reduce the portion sizes or enlarge the portion sizes. It's truly up to you. Ask them to reduce it so I can show you all multiple things inside of this video. Again, either way, that's a really good option to have. Good job. So for the most part, everything about this restaurant I can highly recommend. The food, the location, the ease of getting in, everything is great. The only thing I had a slight issue with is the customer service. And no, this is not about my waiter or the hostess. Both those people that checked me in and my waiter who took care of me, they were amazing, no issues whatsoever. This actually comes from the restaurant manager himself. Let me tell you all what happened if you haven't watched my documentary yet. So long story short, as you all can see, I ordered a variety of food to show you all in this video. And I always do that, but what I always do is let them know like, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and can you please bring smaller portions so I don't waste any food. I try to eat everything that I order. And so my waiter said, no issue, I'll go ahead and take care of that for you. And then next thing you know, the restaurant manager comes out of nowhere, and the first thing he says is, hey, are you recording? If you are, go ahead and stop. And I'm over here recording my plates, as you all can see in this video. This is our recording. So I literally tell him, I'm not recording you. Like, who are you? I'm trying to record my plates for my YouTube video. And so finally, long story short, he tells me I ordered too much food, and if I wanted to get all that food, he would have to charge me for each and every item. So I said, you know what? No problem. Go ahead and put it on my account. No issue. And then next thing you know, he looks at me and says, sir, you cannot order all this food. I can't charge you. I'm like, why would you even give me that an option if you can't charge me in the first place? And so it really ticked me off. Like, I understand times are somewhat different, whatever. I did the same thing at Jamie's less than a year ago, and I mean, this was after the pandemic was over. It wasn't an issue, but now all of a sudden it is. And so that really kind of pissed me off that he gave me that option and then basically said he couldn't do it. Just say it straightforward. If I can't order all that food, that's fine. Don't tell me like you have an option for me. Then when I say, okay, let me use that option, and it's a no-go. And so that's the only thing I did not like. But at the end of the day, again, not everyone's gonna do this and record videos and do YouTube like I am. So long story short, I can highly recommend this restaurant. This is a must-do. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please, if you have not seen my full documentary on this cruise ship, this was the best cruise I've ever been on. That was on one and only issue that I had. It wasn't really an issue, it was just weird. But other than that, again, this cruise ship, this restaurant was amazing, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please check out my channel for more videos just like this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.